Well, in today's video, we're going to go over Duke's Horn Series and what makes it so effective in their run to the Elite Eight. So let's get into it. The first set out of Duke's Horn Series is a 45 ball screen. They like to run this with Banchero. I would too. Guy's elite, probably a top 3 NBA draft pick if he elects to come out. And they run it with a 1 to, he's the 4. And Roach clears to the corner, creating a 2-player alignment stretch spot and corner. And they do a 4-5 ball screen. This action has been popularized for a long time. I remember Coach K running it with the USA basketball team. I ran it way back in the day at Baldwin Park in the late 2010-2011 time frame, and it would be LeBron to Dwight Howard here. But this is Banchero's Marc Williams playing a 2-man game right here in the middle of the floor. Banchero has 6'10", 250. He has a great mid-range game. He could step behind that and just shoot it if they go under. And if they defend it poorly or how they defend it, he likes to turn the corner and get downhill and puts that defender guarding the 2 in a tough spot. The defender guarding 5, rolling hard, likes to throw lobs. So great action for Duke. They like to go to this play quite frequently. Here we are. Wendell Moore in the corner. And there's the ball screen. So Roach is clearing. And we got a stunt and stay. And he finishes a tough layup. So as you can see with this action, again, it is a real tough guard. So I don't know too many coaches out there that practice a 4-5 ball screen defensive coverages. So it's a little bit different of a ball screen. It's not a point guard and a post. So if they want to switch that, and you have a talented 4-man here that can put the ball on the deck, then they might be able to take advantage of that switch or space them and re-attack. So a good option for even high school coaches that do not have Banchero type talent. If you have a smaller 4 that sets that smaller 4 that gets the ball there, and you have a post that sets the screen, it's like an elbow catch and straight downhill, one dribble pretty much can get you to the rim. Really like that action a lot out of Duke's Horn Series. The next set is Duke will like to run their Horn Series, and they run it multiple ways. On this set, they ran it going left and going off of Marc Williams. And Marc Williams, if he's involved in the ball screen, he dives. So he dives again, and it's a pop. So same action, but now it's just point guard, Roach, whoever, trying to get off of that screen and become a playmaker. If not, they bounce it off, look to throw it to Banchero here, and you can have a high-low opportunity here. 2 can lift, and we can reverse it, and they can get into a Euro ball screen type action with it. Continuity. For more on that, you can check out the card up above. I went over the basics of the Euro ball screen, popular offense, ran by Arizona, Gonzaga. Duke runs it on occasion. Virginia runs it with their mover blocker. It's probably the most popular ball screen continuity there is in basketball today. Back to the action here. Banchero drove it. And as you're going to see on film, it puts 2 in that tough spot here. So Texas Tech was having their way early with Duke. And this kind of play kind of got the game back to a little bit normal for Duke. After trailing 12-2, we went on a little mini run here to get the game tight. So here we go. We have Roach coming, and he throws it back. So we have a gap to the right side of the floor. Banchero puts it on the floor. Player gives early help. They drift to the corner and get a wide open 3. 2 players on the ball. drifts. We pass the corner. We have a skip opportunity here as well, with this player having to guard 2 on that ball screen and confusing Texas Tech switching. Bancheros was a beast in this game with all the switching, so Duke took advantage of putting the ball in his hands and making him a playmaker at 6'10", 250. He just causes nightmares for any team, and why he's showing he's a top 3 NBA draft pick. The next action we had was we came off a 45 horns here, and the one's going to dribble off 4 and does not throw it to him on the pop, so they rescreen. 5 relocates to the dunker spot, 4 rolls, and it gets Roach downhill to play out of that, and he hits a mid-range jump shot. So another action out of their horns. I would refer to that, it's not really a set call, it's probably reads by them based upon how the plays are going. Okay, so he could throw it here and they can get in there high-low, but he's going to rescreen here. Williams is going to get to the dunker spot. He's going to screen, slip it. Roach is going to get to the nail off the penetration for a pull-up here. Let's really look at why it's effective. Duke wanted to put them into multiple ball screen situations and get the matchups that they wanted because they knew Texas Tech is going to switch. So there's your first switch. So now point guard is being guarded by a post. And he slips it, ghosts it to an extent there, so it's an indecision on switching there. They're not sure who's supposed to be guarding who. So that gives him the space to make that shot. We got 3 players here kind of attached to him, but no one really on him because of the switching and the miscommunication. They wasn't good on this play. It broke down for them, hence why Duke got a good look. The last play I'm going to show you today out of Duke's Horn Series is their elevator. This got them 2 big baskets at the end of halves in the Sweet 16 game and the round of 32 against Michigan State and Texas Tech. They ran it multiple times against Texas Tech to get, because they knew Texas Tech was no middle, so it opened up for baseline drives and drifts and throwbacks and so forth. But here's the action for you. We're going to dribble the wing, and 4 and 5 are going to come together, and 2 is going to run up for what people refer to as an elevator or a gate type screen, and it's designed to get a 3. Now, teams can guard this multiple ways, and teams have been electing to show to not allow this 3, so it's got them a slip here. The next time, X2 switched off onto this slip. X5 went here. X4 went here. So it left 4 wide open here. 3 was here, and X3 was here against Texas Tech, and it wasn't open. It was open for a skip 3 too. So this little simple play causes confusions on teams. How are they going to guard it? Are we switching it? Are we fighting through? How are we going to guard this? So Duke's gone to this multiple times, and we're going to take a look at how they used it. Okay? Out of their horns alignment, they go at about 10 seconds. Okay, Michigan State hedges, 34 hedges here. 44 is not on rim line. Williams slips it. Now Duke's down 7 here with 36 seconds left in the half. They go to their elevator again. They're going to run it at They're going to start it at 12 on the shot clock. So he's fighting through the elevator, and they hit Banchero. So again, we're going to look at why Banchero was open. 15's guarding ball. 2 is guarding corner player. So now 2 takes Williams on the dive. He's guarding basket in case it's not great there. Banchero's man, 14, goes there. They both go there. So they're both switching on to 15's man, and 5's man are both going out to guard Griffin. So this allows Banchero to get it in the mid-post area and get an and one. Big momentum basket heading into half for Duke and help turn the tide for them. And as we watched that game, it was an epic clash between Coach Adams and Coach K. Coach Adams adjusting to Duke's zone. Coach K going to zone when he had only played it 4% of the time. It was just an unbelievable battle of two coaches, one of the defensive guru, Marc Adams, and Coach K, always evolving and changing up his offenses to enhance his talents that he gets year in, year out. And what a great game. I'm a huge Duke fan, so I was excited and wanted to see the no middle versus Duke. And my thoughts on the game was I thought Banchero would be the difference, and it came out I was correct with his 6'10", 250. They were going to give him the ball in the middle of the floor versus the switching, and he could handle the ball well enough. He was a good enough passer. He could shoot it. He can finish in traffic, and they turned him into a playmaker, and it caused Texas Tech fits, and Duke is moving on to the Elite Eight. Hey Coach, thanks for joining me on this video on the Duke's Horn series. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next X&O breakdown will be available for you. It helps me to help coaches like yourself around the world with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure to subscribe and like the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.